A bit of a beard on there. And we put a little bit more colour on and just tap that brush right off there. Right, so we're going to do our little spin on a beef Wellington. So we've got a fillet of beef that we got from the meat man. Find him at themeatman.co.uk. I've just trimmed it up and I've wrapped it tight in cling film. What I'll do is I'll do a little Cranble hack video to show you how to do this. It's really simple, but it just helps it keep that shape when it's in the fridge. I've got some mushrooms, puff pastry. I'm going to use bacon because we've got an abundance of bacon for some reason. I don't really know why. But you can use Parma ham. Also, it's a lot cheaper than Parma ham or Serrano ham or whatever, any dried ham. I've got some garlic, some thyme, some Dijon mustard. And yeah, we're just going to keep it quite simple because Christmas is an expensive time of year. I'll be back in 1 second. What are you laughing at? Take your beef out of the cling film. And it's kept that lovely shape. Nice centre cut fillet of beef. I'm just going to season. Fire drill, 5 minutes. Yep, chef, wait. So we'll season this up quite heavily, as per Cranble cookery. Get some pepper in it from the loudest pepper mill known to man. And I'm going to say that in every single video until we get a new pepper mill. So, a bit of oil in the pan. The fillet of beef is going into the pan. Right, so now it's all nicely browned. We shall get some butter in there. When I say some, I mean loads. We'll get some garlic cloves, which we're just going to crush. Whee! Back in from the fire alarm. We warned you. Garlic. Thyme. And I'm cautious about turning this up now, but we've just got to baste this in this butter, so we'll get it foaming again. So once all that's foamed, we'll take out our fillet of beef. Just let it rest. Now we're going to make our mushroom duxelle. So I've just got some butter mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms you want. Field mushrooms are good for this, but butter mushrooms are more accessible. So put them in your blender, or if you're extremely working class like David and I, you'll have a Thermomix. You want to whiz these till they're sort of super finely chopped. So I've got a pan on here, which is really hot, really quick. And then these mushrooms just go into the pan. Now we're going to cook these down and get rid of all that moisture because there's so much moisture in mushrooms. A little bit of oil because we want it to fry a little bit as well. So we'll just keep a watchful eye on that. So with our Dijon mustard, get a pastry brush and we just want to brush it onto our beef. If you do this while it's sort of been resting for like 5 or 6 minutes or so, it'll absorb all that flavour into the meat as well. And now we've just got to let this cook down. So join me back here shortly. So, pastry, bacon, then we put our mushroom duxelle onto the bacon, therefore our pastry won't tear. Season that. Right, so using the cling film, we'll roll, keeping it nice and tight. And then just when we get to this point here, we want to get our egg yolk, which I definitely forgot to tell you all about. Get some egg yolk. And just seal nice and tight, like so. Fold the ends in, fold them up and over. And then what we want to do is just score the pastry because we want it to look delicious. So just ever so gently, and then we'll brush it with loads of egg yolk. I like to use just egg yolk because it gives a much nicer finish. So once you've got it all beautifully egg yolked, I'm gonna have a massive tidy up, come back in, get this in the oven. Okay, cool, so we've glazed up our beef Wellington. It was hard work getting here. That's gonna go in the oven at 180 degrees for about 15 minutes until that pastry is nice and cooked, beautiful, glazed and brown, then we can get stuck into it. Wellington's been in the oven for 20 minutes. So there's our beef Wellington. I'm gonna let that rest, and I'm gonna knock up a quick sauce while we wait. Before I carve that, I've just knocked up a little sauce. Shallots, mushrooms, pork, chicken stock. Dead easy, sweat it all off. I'll put a recipe on the website, it's super simple. Just want to bring that down to a nice thick consistency. Oh, I'm nervous. I've made one for so long. It's a success, I think. I'm well happy with that. Really simple, not a lot of ingredients go into it. Pastry's nice and crispy. Nice big chunk. Meat's nice and pink. Thanks for watching. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and Hogmanay, Chinese New Year.